Hello, I'm here to ask you today to invest £20,000 in my games development studio, Top Hat and Monocle, which will focus on creating games for iOS products such as iPhone and iPad. The video game industry is proving itself to be one of the most resilient industries throughout the past few years, enjoying a slow but steady growth despite the economic distress many other industries have succumbed to. Estimated to be reaching £70 billion by 2015. My studio, comprising of me and another games designer, would use your £20,000 to become one of the more popular and well-known studios developing for iOS within the first 3 years of business, and aiming to become one of the best, expanding into PSN and XBLA development in 5 years' time. Using our collective knowledge of games design, we will create games that will contend with other such hits on iOS devices, such as Plants vs Zombies and Angry Birds. Retailing our game at between £2 and £3, we will only need to sell between 10,000 and 6,500 to start turning a profit due to such low startup costs. Whilst the average iOS app typically costs around 59p, games specifically can reach prices of up to £4 to £5, placing us in the higher end of games for iOS and putting us in direct competition with such studios as PopCap and gw001815. The benefit of releasing games entirely digitally is that there are no costs for shipping, materials, or anything else physical. Games are sold over the iStore and the internet directly to computers, which allows us to be in the perfect place for impulse buys. Whereas in-store handing over physical money requires much more drive to purchase, as online simply clicking a mouse is much easier. Over the next 3 years, our main goals are our annual benchmarks. Year 1, our goal is simply to break even and survive. Year 2, we have added more people to the team, increasing the scope of games we can feasibly create within the year. Year 3, to build on Year 2, being able to work on multiple projects at any one time, increasing the amount of releases a year. Our target market will be quite wide, aiming to achieve bright, vibrant feel to capture the younger users, while being complex and challenging enough to engage an older audience. Gadgets such as iPhones and iPads being commonly shared around families with the variety of apps available.